reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Caught behind the line, it's Clark. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Gators with first and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in his zone here to start this game.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida 7, Miami 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. It's Pringle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Possession. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Miami 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's got room to run. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Wilson. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Wideouts now clustered. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now.
0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start to the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Harvey.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Yeah, you know this team.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Turns it loose downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
He's been sharp in his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Florida 21, Miami 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the market.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Scanning the field. It's back. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Complete to the running back in this fourth down play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls, and right now widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds some space. And they'll stop him after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Defense defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Catch made on the right side.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Gators have first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to scramble to his left. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. And this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Beck. The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Pringle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it. This will likely be the last play of the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Second half started with the running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Movement here from the tight end. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Fights through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back. It's back. Snags the quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they come a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they're still
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
He's tackled on play at the 21 yard. Brings up 4th down.
And the Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back. Can he get there? Touchdown, Miami. Look out. Whole different game now. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion now from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Clark. It's a short game, and look at that defense swarm to the football. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch, that'll pad your stats.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Keeping it on the ground here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph now. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On the run, it's Pringle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming up.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Breaks an open space. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say was out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Flips into the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he released it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Handoff to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down. And the Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he makes it, wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 45. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. To the air. It's Beck. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find the open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Grab behind the line. It's Pringle.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
What a play by this defense. High-pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone. A good job of knocking it away. I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one